How to start a business. Execution stage. Employees want to understand their job responsibilities, whom they report to, what decisions they can and should make, and how they interact with other people in teams within the company. And organizational structures create this framework. Organizational structures can be centralized and decentralized, hierarchical and circular, flat or vertical, setting up the right organizational structure. Ang pag-set up kuno sa saktong organizational structures nagatag og klaro nga responsibilidad, linya sa reporting og authority sa pagdesisyon og interaction sa mga teams aron masiguro ang epektibong operations sa responsibility. Ang pag-set up kuno sa saktong organizational structures nagatag og klaro nga responsibilidad, linya sa reporting og authority sa pagdesisyon og interaction sa mga teams aron masiguro ang epektibong operations sa responsibility. Here are the three organizational structures: centralized versus decentralized. Many companies use the traditional model of a centralized organizational structures. With centralized leaderships, there are transparent chain of commands and each role has well-defined responsibilities. Conversely, with decentralized organizational structures, teams have more autonomy to make decisions and there may be cross-collaborations between groups. Decentralized leadership can help companies remain agile and adapt to changing needs. Ang centralized structures kuno na ako no klaro nga linya sa commands o klaro nga kanang gimong mga responsibility. Kanang somehow ang decentralized nga structures kay naghatag og mga daghang autonomy sa mga teams sa pagdesisyon o pagpasayon sa mga collaborations aron ma-agile o magkaangay ang mga kausaban. Hierarchical versus circular. A hierarchical organization structure is a pyramid-shaped organization chart many people are used to seeing. This is the one rule at the top of the pyramid and the chain of command moves down with each level decreasing in responsibilities and authority. On the other hand, a circular organization chart looks like centric circles with a company leadership in the center circle. Instead of information flowing down to the next level, information flows out to the next ring of management. Ang hierarchical structures is same ra siya sa pyramid kung asa ang kumadagsugod kung naasa itaas og padong sa paubos. Samtang ang circular nga structures nag-form sila og kanang lingin kung asa ang leader naasa tunga og ang informations nagpadayon sa padong gawas dayon sa sunod halingin sa management. Vertical versus flat. A vertical organizational chart has a clear chain of command with a small group of leaders at the top or in the center. In the case of a circular structure, and each subsequent tier has less authority and responsibility. As discussed below, functional product-based, market-based, and geographical organizational structures are vertical structures. With a flat organizational structures, a person may report to more than one person and there may be cross-department responsibilities and decision-making authority. The matrix organizational structures described below is an example of a flat structure. Ang vertical structures daw is naa siya clear chain of command kung asa ang leader naa sa taas ug ang ubang level is naa siya gamay nga authority, while ang flat structures is it explains us how one person will report to many persons kung ang usa ka tawo mo report sa daghan nga tawo in one group, and na siya cross department nga responsibility and authority sa pagdesisyon. Benefits of creating an organizational structures. There are many benefits to creating an organizational structure that aligns with the company operations, goals, and objectives. Clearly disseminating these information to employees provides accountability, clarifies expectations, documents criteria for promoting, designates decision-making authorities, creates efficiency, fosters collaboration. Stop. Ang paghimo dahil sa organizational structures is mga operations or kanang tumong sa kanang kumpanya nga nagkuan siya og kanang mga benefits sa paghatag og accountability and pag dokumento sa mga criteria for promotions and pag-assign nimo sa authorities sa pagdesisyon and create efficiency and fosters collaboration. Next is essential elements of clear organizational structures. Regardless of a special type of organizational structure you choose, it should have following components: chain of command, rules and responsibilities, scope of control, decision making, authority, department, or team within the organization. Ang karong organizational structures bisan unsa pa nga klase kinahanglan naay important elements same sa chain of command, mga paper of responsibility, scope of control, authority of decisions, o mga department or team sulod sa organization. 4 common types of organizational structure. Number 1. Functional role or base role structure. A functional or base role structure is one of the most common organizational structures. This structure has centralized leadership and the vertical hierarchical structure has clearly defined roles, job function, chains of command, and decision-making authority. A function or rule-based structure is a system used to define how an organizational divides and coordinates in activities based on specialized functions or rules. So, considering function or rule-based organizational structures, function is one coordinates in activities based on specialized functions or rules. Number 2, proper-based structure. Similar to the function structure, the process-based structure is structured in a way to follow a product for service and life cycle. For instance, the structure can be broken into R&D, product creation, order fulfillment, billing the customer service. This structure can foster efficiency, team and specialization. It can also create barriers between the teams of communication isn't prioritized. So a proper based organizational structure is one where an organizational structure around key business, process and other traditional function areas. This type of structure focuses on the flow of working and aims to optimize the way of task activities are carried across organizational alignment resources and efforts around process that deliver to customers and achieve organizational goals. Geographical structure. Geographical structure. The geographical structures is a good option for companies with a broad geographical footprints, and an industry where it is essential to be close to their customers and suppliers. The geographical structures enable the company to create bespoke organizational structures that align with the location's cultures, language, and professional systems. From a broad perspective, it appears very similar to the product-based structure above. The geographical structures may um, operate companies through different places. Labi na kung kinahanglan siya nga doon sila sa ilang mga customers. Same way sa paghatag o bespoke or kahigayunan nga iangay sa operations cultures systems sa different places. Yeah, when you look at it, there are medyo pareha gini sila og kanang product based nga structure.
Three alternative organizational structures. Number one, matrix structure. Matrix structure is a matrix organizational structure that are multiple reporting obligations. For instance, a marketing specialist may have reporting obligation within the marketing and product teams. A matrix organizational structure is a hybrid model that combines elements of both functional and project-based structures. It designs to improve flexibility, collaboration, and resource optimization by group employees by both their functional roles and the specific projects or products they work on. In a matrix structure, employees have dual reporting relationships, one to their functional manager, marketing, finance, or operations, and other to the project or product manager overseeing a particular initiative or team. Number two, circular structure. A circular structure is similar to the functional. A circular structure is similar to a function and product-based structure. A circular structure is also centralized and hierarchical, but instead the responsibility and decision-making authority flowing down vertically. Responsibility and decision-making authority flow out to the center. A circular structure can provide new employees because there are also chain of command. A circular structure is a narrative or organizational method where the story or content begins and ends in a similar or identical manner, creating a sense of symmetry or closure. This technique is used in literary storytelling and even in architectural design or system thinking. And it only conveys a deep sense of utility and volatility or circular nature. Number 3. Organizational structure. An organizational structure is an unlike vertical structure. This structure facilitates communication between among all staff. It is the most complex, but it can also be the most productive. Although it can be challenging to know how the ultimate decision-making authority. It can also foster a positive company culture because employees don't feel like they have experience. This structure can also be more coefficient because it reduces the need of middlemen. So an organizational structure refers to the formal system used for organizational authority are divided, coordinated, and supervised within the organizational. It outlines the roles, responsibilities, outlines the hierarchies, and communication channels that defines how organization operates. Organizational structure is a fundamental establishment clears of authority, accountability, and collaboration among individuals or teams in a company or institution. Staffing. Staffing or employment agencies are organizations that help qualified candidates locate their preferred job. If you have experience or recruiting, starting a staffing agency might be a useful way to apply your industry knowledge and leverage financial resources to assist professionals who are looking for a new position. Learning how to start a staffing agency can help you plan for a successful startup that may allow you to gain financial independence. So staffing refers to a process of recruiting, selecting, training, or developing employees to ensure that an organizational has the right people in the right position to achieve its goals. It is a critical function or human resource management or HRM and a place of significant role in shaping overall effectiveness and successful of an organization. Selection. Selection is a process of choosing the most suitable candidate for a vacant position on organization. In other words, selection means weeding out unsuitable application and selecting those individuals with representative qualification and capabilities to fill the jobs in the organization. So selection is a critical aspect of staffing process that focuses on choosing the most suitable candidates for a particular job in an organization. It involves systematic approach to evaluate and assess job applications to determine their qualifications, skills, experience, and potential to perform effectively in the role. Hiring. Hiring is a final phase in the staffing process which involves selecting and the best fit candidate for position and formally bring them into the organization. It is a circular activity that directly impacts our organizational productivity, culture, and a long-term success. A hiring is an effective hiring ensures that the organizational not only fills a position but also recruits a candidate who is capable of contributing to the organizational goals, fits within its culture, and grow with the company. There are two functions of hiring. First is application. Application is a phase in selection process. It's sometimes seen or passive from hiring team's side. You can just wait for candidates to respond to your job ad. However, application should be a selection tool, helping you to sort candidates as qualified or unqualified. So application is one of the most important things in hiring. So ano siya gipangita most commonly gipangita sa mga job hiring application. Dapat na kay resume or something na maka-conflict sa imong stuff. Number 2 is resume screening. Resume screening, now that have wrapped up the application phase, the employee selection process. Have a collection of resume or CVs to shift through and filter those deemed suitable for a screening walk. Screening call. Like you'll need to do now to go through resume one by one, whether manually or software system it and identify prime candidates. So resume is one of the most important to bring for hiring company. So, aron na siya makita nimo kung suitable ba ka sa usa ka company, which is hire. So, mo ni sila pangita if na ba ka experiences or what. And that's all. Thank you.